Hey, good morning. This is RJ on the move. It is Monday, July 30th. I'm here in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and decided to get a little hotel here and do some laundry and a good bed to sleep in and rest up as I continue on to California in my truck. But I was thinking this morning, my good friend Tony Brableski sent me a video from one of my favorite motivational guys, Jim Rohn. And one of the things he had mentioned is that work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And success isn't something you strive for or achieve. Success is something you attract. And you attract it by becoming attractive. And as I was pondering that, it seems to me that one of the best ways to work on yourself and to become attractive is to pay attention to where you are and what you're doing. Because so many of us live in this fantasy world of this understanding or belief of what you think is real, because you only have your perspective. You don't have anybody else's perspective. And so we have the self-delusion going on. And what I've found is one of the best ways to kind of capture that, to get out of that myopic approach, is to write in a journal. Keep track of what you're doing. Keep score in the 6 major areas of your life. You know, you've got your mind, body, spirit, work, finances, and relationship. And you can just write in a journal your thoughts. How are things going? Keep score. And it hit me last night. I saw this video, or I guess it was a tweet, and some guy said, if you got a dad bod and you want to be, healthier, that's all on you. That's just that you put whatever you put in your mouth or how you exercise, that's up to you. And it's hard work to do. And, that kind of hit me right between the eyes, because it's like, well, he ain't lying. When I'm on the road, it's awfully difficult to eat right. But when you keep track, when you write things down, it takes things out of the emotional side of your brain, and then you can look at things logically, and you can go back through and review the tapes, if you will. Football players, after they have a football game, when I was playing football in high school, we always had film day after the game, and we'd go in and watch the film, because you could think you're doing a move right, or you're running the play the right way, but once you pull out the film and look at it, you're like, oh, okay, now I got it. I missed that block, or I should have ran the route that way. And that's what journaling is. It's like keeping track. It's reviewing the tape. So you write it down, that's the film, and then you review it at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter. Take stock, take a look at it. How did I do? And so I've got a journal at home, and I've been journaling for 3 decades now. So I can go back 30 years ago and see what I was thinking about, what I was focused on, and you can really start to see some growth and change in what you've done over time. And when I'm on the road, I don't bring my journal with me, but it's real easy to just have a pen and a piece of paper. Keep track, write things down. And it's easy to do, but just like everything that's easy to do, it's easy not to do. So just make it a habit. You don't need to spend hours doing it. Just wake up, jot your thoughts down. What was I focused on? What did I want to do? What did I do? And just sock it away. Look at it later. And what I found is that once you write things down, the junk isn't in your head anymore, because you're in your brain. Your brain has said, oh, okay, well, RJ wrote it down somewhere. He can always retrieve it later if he has to. And what that does is it frees up my mind to start thinking about other things in a more creative fashion, because I don't have all that junk running inside my head, because I got it out of my head and wrote it down. So that'd be my encouragement today, is just start. If you want to start a new habit that's going to probably have more impact on your life than just about anything else, is to just start being accountable by writing in a journal. Just write things down. See how you're doing. Keep track, keep score. And it makes things a lot more fun too. I mean, if you think about it, that's why we play the games that we play, whether it's golf or football or basketball. Those things would be no fun at all if we didn't keep score. That's why it's one of the worst things they did to the children growing up, is they said, everybody's going to get a trophy. We're not going to keep score anymore. Well, that's no fun. You know, no wonder kids play so many video games. They're absolutely keeping score. And, you know, keep score in your own life. It's important. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. This is RJ on the Move, coming at you from Muskogee, Oklahoma, July 30th, 2023. Take care, everybody.
That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever, starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive.